Welcome to the NEO operational video series for software version 3.8. These videos are designed for targeted instruction to get you up to speed quickly and simply. This video targets AutoFollow queues. When viewing the AutoFollow training video with software version 3.8, you may notice the sidebar has a slightly different formatting. This is a new option. So you can go into View, Display Options, use Compact View for sidebar queue list, and this will go back to the 3.7 and earlier formatting, or if you turn it off it will use the 3.8 formatting, which has an improved optics for better viewing. That is simply a display choice, and the video being made in 3.7 will show it in the compact view. Now let's first define an AutoFollow queue. An AutoFollow queue is a queue that is triggered automatically after a certain amount of time, and there are different ways to do this. Traditionally, you put the AutoFollow command on the previous queue, and then the following queue will be the AutoFollow queue or follow queue. So let's talk about different ways to do this. The first way is timed follow. So let's take the example that we want Q2 to be triggered automatically after a certain amount of time after you trigger Q1. So let's say I want it triggered after a 5 count. So I'm going to say Q1 follow 5, enter. Now if we look in our sidebar, Q1 says F:5 seconds, so that's for follow, and then Q2 actually has an AutoFollow flag on it. Q2 is the one that would be triggered automatically. So I'm going to hit go, and after 3 counts Q1 completes. There's 2 more. You can see the purple progress bar, and then Q2 gets triggered. So that is a timed AutoFollow queue. The time can be any numerical number. It can equal the time of the queue. It could be greater than the time of the queue, as we've done it here, so that Q1 will run and there will be a period of lag or holding before Q2 runs automatically. You could actually have a follow time of 0, which would actually trigger both queues at the exact same time. Now let's talk about getting rid of the follow command. So I would do Q1 follow enter, and Q1 follow enter on a queue that has a follow command will essentially provide a null value or ask it to remove that command. So that's timed follow. The second way is a feature that we call follow in time. Now let's say we want Q2 to follow in the time after Q1 has transpired. So I'm going to say Q1 follow enter, which is essentially the same command that we just did. But notice it now says follow in time. Now I'm going to go to Q0 and we're going to run Q1 so that I can show you an example of how this works. But to first explain it, follow in time means the follow will happen immediately upon the completion of Q1. So we'll hit go to run Q1, which is in 3 seconds. At the end of that 3 seconds, Q2 will run automatically. So I'll hit go, and there's Q1 running, and immediately after that one finishes, after that time, then Q2 runs. The question is, well, why didn't we just say a follow time 3? If you would have said Q1 follow 3 enter, it would have given you the exact same results. It would have followed after a time of 3. But here's the benefit. If I now go back and change Q1's time to say Q1 time 5, now I'll hit stop back twice to go back to Q0, and when we run it, Q2 still runs at the completion of Q1. So it just gives you the benefit of not having to worry about the follow time if you change the Q time on a queue. So we're going to get rid of Q1's follow, Q1 follow enter, which will clear that out. And now let's look at the third option, which is called what I call a relative follow or hold. So what that means is, let's say I want Q2 to follow after Q1's time plus 2 additional seconds. So I'm going to say Q1 follow plus 2. Now you'll see that this is called hold. So after a time of 5, it's going to hold for another 2 seconds, and then it will run Q2. So we're going to go to Q0, and I'm going to hit go, and Q1 is going to run in Q5. There'll be 2 additional seconds, and then Q2 will run automatically. So again, the benefit of this is it's relative to the time of the queue. So if you change the time of the queue, it will still hold for an additional 2 seconds before it activates the AutoFollow. Thanks for watching this Neo operational video for software version 3.8. Go to the Philips Strand website at www.strandlighting.com for many more videos on Neo programming and operation.